welcome to Cloud Interview Questions, an initiative from Cloudworthy. The question that we are going to see today is what are the financial benefits that actually drive the organizations to migrate to the cloud technology? There is nothing that motivates an organization like a financial benefit, right? So there are so many companies who already have their infrastructure being set up in a traditional on-premise model, and now they are seeing something like cloud computing which is coming, right? And if they actually want to migrate to cloud, if then there should be a very good financial benefit, right? Very good financial reason that is actually driving this whole migration, right? Otherwise the organizations generally tend to keep control with themselves. In a traditional on-premise model, they will have the control with themselves only because of this financial benefits, right? And real-time benefits to the end user customers, they actually are leaning towards migrating to the cloud technology. The benefits are, the first one is organizations can start focusing from an capex model to an opex model. Capex generally stands for capital expenditure and opex stands for operational expenditure. Capital expenditure is the amount that we actually spend to set up the infrastructure. Like if I want to build an IT company, if I want to run an IT company, I have to rent an office space. I have to set up some tables, computer, have to like arrange shuttle facility to the employees. I have to like arrange them chairs. I have to arrange them water, cafeteria, right? All these come under capex. So you have to set up something so that a business can run, right? And the other one is OPEX, which is operational expenditure. Like once the application is running, once the company starts running, then there will be some day to day like expenditures that will happen, right, during the operations. Like it may be like your electricity bill, the internet service provider bill, right? Those fall under opex. So in your traditional on-premise model, the enterprises have to focus on both capex as well as the opex, right? In an IT terms, they have to focus on like procuring and monitoring, maintaining the physical infrastructure, as well as they have to take care of the operational expenditure, like paying the monthly like bill to rent the servers and all, right? All those traditional on-premise will comprise of both capex as well as an opex. But in the cloud technology, the capex is completely taken care by the cloud service provider. So instead of we procure the physical devices, configure it, monitor it, and maintain it, the responsibility would be fully with the cloud service provider. So and they will just give us a rent rate. So based on the hourly usage, they will charge us, right? So from an capital expenditure model, like in cloud computing, we will be focusing only on the operational expenditure, which is the monthly expense that occurs due to the operation of those applications, due to the running of those resources. And this is a huge cost saving for the organizations. Second one is, if we start leveraging the cloud services, it is not that we will be knowing the expense that will incur only at the end of the month, right? Only after the billing cycle we may be able to see expense, right? Before that we will be able to do some planning, right? We can do some planning, we can allot resources, we can allot the budget accordingly, we can run our resources as per our budgets using the cost estimations that are available. Most of the public cloud services already have these cost estimation services. So if I say my budget to run an application is $200, then I can go to this cost estimator tools, right? And I can spend like I need to create one like server in this location, this size, and this many hours per day. Right? What will be the cost incurred? So I can have an informed or a known information based on which I can take my decision. I can either change the location, I can decrease or increase the size, right? So it is not some, it is always transparent actually. You will always have an good estimate of how much the expense will happen, right? So that is another big advantage. So you are not blindfolded and you'll be straightly shown the bill after the end of the billing cycle, but rather before the billing cycle, you can do some budgeting, you can do some planning, you can do some estimations, right? And that is another big advantage. right? And the last one is paper usage. No matter whatever you estimate, right? At the end of the day, you are just going to pay for whatever services and how long you have consumed those services per month, right? So if you even if you plan like in your plan you may like mention like the server has to run for 12 hours a day. Right? In actual reality, it is just running for 8 hours, right? So you just need to run it for the 8 hours per day. The billing will happen only for the 8 hours per day into 30 days per month, right? So it is charged only on an hourly basis, right? It's not even the month. You're not even going to pay for the entire month, but for the number of hours that you are actually consuming those cloud services. These are some of the biggest, financial benefits that an organization can reap by moving from an traditional on-premise to a cloud computing. And this is what drives, the senior management and everyone to actually push towards the cloud technology. Hope this is clear. We will see you tomorrow. Thank you.